Got
Um,
it.
okay, so some of you guys don't know, my name is Summer. I'm one of your 40K leaders. I know there's some new faces on here that I might not have met before. I am Veronica's direct upline, some of you may know. We're kind of going to touch base on this. Her and I together, what has helped us grow our business, how we handle social media. We kind of put our brains together and kind of just brainstorm what has really helped us. And we're kind of, you guys can either take it how you want it. And if you guys want to use it, we're going to kind of just give advice, just what has really helped us and what helped us grow. So I'm going to kind of review like the don'ts about social media and what either one, we're not supposed to do, two, it doesn't look good, and some stuff looks like advertising. So we're not criticizing anything. We're just think of it that we're just giving you guys advice about growing your business. And then when I'm done, Veronica's going to kind of touch base with the do's about it as well. Once this is over, her and I are going to do like a PDF file. That way we can send it to you guys. That way you guys have something to go off of. The first thing about our don't is less salesy on your post. I noticed that, so even if, not just you guys, I see other people post like constantly like posting prices. I always try to leave the price tag off because I want someone to message me directly and for me to get their attention. So if I, post and I'm saying I'm throwing this amazing promo, I want to offer two people. Sometimes I do add two people like half off or have a really good, awesome deal for you that you don't want to miss. That gave them an opportunity to message you directly. And that's what helped me leaving the price off. I know some people overwhelm their posts. $50 off, half off this, 10% free shipping. I try not to make it too much. That way it's overwhelming for people. Another huge thing is copy and pasting. I am like huge on that because like sometimes I go through our higher leaders because I'm like, wow, that's a really good post, but I don't want to copy and paste it. I screenshot it and I tweak it into my own words. So just, when you see someone's post, I would highly recommend not to copy and paste. Veronica, you kind of explained that in a really good way about hindering both of them.
Yeah, so what happens when you copy and paste from somebody else's status, and I see it a lot. I have somehow managed to have a lot of promoters on my Facebook, so I've actually started unfollowing people. But when you take somebody else's post and you copy and you paste it into your own, that messes up your Facebook algorithm. So not only is your post not being seen, but now you've hindered the person you copied from. So the only people that are going to see your post are people that have you as a close friend. It's not going to show up in anybody's news feeds. It's only going to show up to people that have you as a close friend and get a notification that you made a post. So that's like a big one. Some of the posts I make, I take from other people. You can now save different, you can make like albums in Facebook where you're saving stuff. So I have like a Thrive one, I have a promoter one, and I'll take something that somebody said maybe 2 years ago for an idea, but then I change it around and you won't find one single sentence that is the same from anybody else. I move it all around. I add my own stuff to it. So people know that it's coming from me and it makes it more personable that way. But, unlike everybody else, I'm busy. You guys are busy. I need ideas and I just sometimes hit a wall. And so then I go looking. And if you guys go to like a 200K page or an 80K page, go back to when they first started. Like their posts were fire back then. They've only gotten better, but as you're starting out, your posts are way better when you're starting out versus when you've been in it for a while.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that covered copy and pasting. She was really good at explaining it. Another thing is to not put your link, your email in your post. I try to not put it in my comments under my post. Once in a blue moon, once in a while, I know Veronica and I do it. Like one time I'll post my link in it, but every post I see, like I said, it's not just people on this team, it's people that I see outside of it that they constantly add their email and their link on a picture, or they put it in their post. Like, here's my link, thrive with me now. To me, if I were to see that and I wasn't thriving, I would, put myself in those shoes. Like, I just feel like it doesn't look good. So definitely try to keep your link off your posting.
Well, it's more salesy too. Like, people commit to you as a person, like you're branding yourself. And that's what people are committing to, is you. You know the product's good. You know they're going to love it. So we don't need to sell it. The product sells itself. So brand yourself and just post about yourself. I have posted my comment, or excuse me, my link in the comments. Something that I noticed too, and I've done it once, I've seen uplines do it. If you go to your Safari or Firefox, or whatever you have on your phone, whatever browser you have on the phone, punch in your link in there and share that link from there. That doesn't mess with your Facebook algorithms like you just typing your link in your status.
I'm sorry, I got like lost.
Sorry.
In my notes. Okay. Another thing is which I cannot say too much because I do it. I guess it depends what it is. But to not screenshot the corporate email when they say triple fast start, buy one get one, 10% off. I mean, I have done it. I am guilty of it because I will say I think I did Mother's Day. I try not to do every email, but every email they send us, I would not screenshot it. I would make a post on your own. I think Veronica and I thought of a really good idea was where Danny is one of our 200Ks. She's on Team Champion page, and she posted a picture of her son. And then in the comments, it said something like, we're offering free shipping or something. So that was I try to, like, when I do my post and I try to want to create like a promo, I either jump my daughter in the picture with me because that's going to grab more attention than screenshotting the email. And another thing is to try not to be negative Nancy. So I do see, like, I want to say this, I don't want to like anyone take this the wrong way. Like, I could say if I had a really bad day and I'm not happy, I'm pissed off and I'm calling everybody out, I'm screenshotting and calling people out on Facebook and I'm raging about something. And then an hour later, I'm trying to sell Thrive or make a Thrive post. People are going to think, why would I buy off of her? She sounds like an unhappy, crazy person. So I try not to have negativity on my post. Because it just looks bad. No, I'm not going to buy from you if you're an unhappy person and you're going to rage and call people out, and, just no negative Nancy on posting, or try not to. I try not to make my personal life on social media anyways. Like, if I'm fighting with my fiance, I am not going to brag about it on Facebook and how horrible it is, because it just, like I said, just doesn't look good. Try not to be negative on your Facebook.
I'm sorry, Summer, but that goes for like comments too, because I see a lot where, somebody else that's not thriving is, having all these negative posts or whatever they're complaining about for the day. But then you're in the comments and you're joining in, whether they're calling somebody out or whatever's going on. So people watch that. Again, that goes back to the branding thing. You're branding yourself. You're not trying to brand this product. This product sells itself. So, and the reason I bought this product beginning was for mood support. And I know some of you on here know this story, but I watched Summer for a while, and my like icing on the cake for me to buy this product was I spilt a glass of tea and I picked the cup up and I chunked it across my kitchen and put a hole in the wall. And so before, that was just me though. That was my life. But before I even cleaned it up, I went and I sat down and ordered. So like, I ordered for the mood support. So I don't want to be that person. Do we have bad days? Yeah. I had an off day today. I was just kind of blah today. And I'm like, well, damn, this white label ain't working today. But, I don't hone on it anymore. And I don't post about it. And funny stuff, posting about, yeah, awesome, but no negative stuff because people are watching.
Oh yeah. Another thing is to do not cold message people. I never go through all my friends and inbox them, hey, you want to buy Thrive? Hey, you want to buy Thrive? Hey, you want to try to find a different way of approaching it. The way that has helped me was I shared my story. I was consistent. I don't need to message 20 people in my inbox. And say if I have a close friend that I'm comfortable with, AKA when Veronica and I, when she kind of, was watching me like, hey, what is it? And she, I would write her introducing and she didn't want, I just kept letting her watch me. And then I always try to, whether it was Veronica or one of the close people I have on my team, I was comfortable writing them saying, hey, why aren't you thriving with me? I would love to give you a sample. So if you do want to approach somebody, kind of find a different way of doing it besides cold messaging. If I don't know you and I don't know those people, I am not going to message. I don't know. I'm just big on not cold messaging because it has not helped grow my business and put like a whole like big freeze on it. Say if there's somebody on my friends list and I watch people, I see their followers, their likes, I kind of see what they have going on. I'm like, and I think to myself, man, that would really be someone I would like to be on my team. I think she'd be really killer at it. So I try to build a relationship. So I forgot how to word. I think it was not cold commenting, but it was something like Corey said it, and I forgot how he worded it, but it was basically saying, if my friend posted a picture with their kid, I'm like, oh wow, he's so cute. Like I just try to like comment like in a positive way. So the more I commented and interacted on her social media posts, guess what? I'm going to be on her newsfeed now. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, hey, you want to buy Thrive? I try to interact with them. Even if they never write me and it's 6 months and I always come and here and there, oh, wow, that looks beautiful. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, Summer, I've been watching you. Why have they been watching me? Because I interacted on their social media post and I complimented them. They don't think, oh, she's not trying to like just buy me. Well, no, I like all the customers on my underneath me and promoters. I want to build a friendship with you. You guys, believe it or not, like this is like the most friends I've ever had is joining this business. So that's just no cold messaging, try to build a relationship and interact on posts. I'm not going to, throw any names out. There's someone I know that's not on our team, but people will post negative and she's like, girl, let me help you. Girl, let me help you. And it's like, that is not how you approach this business. Are you okay? I'm praying for you. I hope that's interacting and building. So try not to like overstep somebody. Another thing is try not to post in resale sites. One, it's like you just can't. Period. I mean, there's no questions about it. You just can't. So sometimes I see people like, this will be my next topic, so I can kind of put it together. Is I try not to post Google images or something from Pinterest and then post it in a resale site and saying, oh, buy Thrive from me, feel this, feel that. And we're not an advertisement. What you're doing is you're making us look bad. And that's where the brand comes off of what Veronica was talking about. So, that kind of like stuck in my head how you said the product like sells itself. So when you post on resale sites, I don't want to get into details with it. Just don't do it.
Well, it's
we're
against
not supposed
policy.
to. We're not allowed to. Yeah. I mean, there's no, I still kind of see it and people do it, but that's not like how you're going to grab attention. Like I said, we're not an advertisement. Google images. So, to summarize this up, I try to, if I want to make a promo, if I want to make a promoter post, if I want to talk about my freedom financially with the business, I'm going to take a picture, whether it's myself with my family, with my daughter, me working from home or whatever the case may be. I try to take a picture and put it into my own words. I'm not going to post a Google image from Pinterest and be like, oh, da da. No one looks at it. I mean, I think like once in a while, like I'll like, I know like Veronica and I are huge about it. Like we'll take like a Google image like of a quote, like something that's inspiring to people, not saying, hey, thrive with me. That just doesn't sit with me very well. Another thing I'm going to add, and then I'm going to throw it to Veronica. This isn't so much about social media posting, but I think the biggest thing that like irks me, if I lived my life over excuses, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So say if Brittany is one of our 200K leaders and she said, Summer, your goal is this, this, and this. Let's crush it. If I throw a million excuses why I couldn't do it, for one, most of us all have a family, right? Kids, fiance, dogs, cats. I mean, that's most people's kids, but we all have life. We all have to make appointments for a dentist appointment, register our kid in school, whatever the case may be, life, and we're stressed out. I mean, I dealt with my fiance in a brain injury, but that didn't even remotely stop me from wanting what I wanted. So try not to, say if you didn't achieve 2 sales in a week that you wanted to, you had that goal, but don't make an excuse why it couldn't happen. Try to set yourself up as like a mindset that, hey, if you're going for an I am 4K and I am going to do this, let alone, oh, well, I got to do this. I got a birthday party. I got this. Like I said, we all have a family. We all have life. We're all busy. We all have some of us have full-time jobs. I'm pregnant, planning a baby shower and all this stuff, but that's not going to stop me. I'm not going to make an excuse of why I can't work on my business for an hour a day. I don't care if you do it for 30 minutes or vacation. I mean, I was gone. I forgot where I went, but I know I was gone. And like I said, I want to spend time with my family and I value it. So if I can sit here and work on my business for an hour, the good thing about this is that you guys make your own schedule. You don't have, this is not a 9-to-5 job. You work it when you want to. So try not to base this business off of excuses why you can't do something. So that's my thought. Veronica is going to kind of touch base with the do's about social media posting.
Okay, so I know Summer was at Thrivepalooza. Christina was there. So big thing that we learned at Thrivepalooza from one of the speakers is when you're making a post, less I and more you. So like take your eyes out of there and replace it with you. So your post is talking to them like you're talking to, like we're talking right now. So make the post about them, but your picture shows you. Usually your pictures are with your DFT or whatever. So less I, more you, try to replace it. Short and sweet is better. How often do you see like a 5-paragraph post and you actually read the whole thing? Not very often. I do sometimes, but it's very, very rare. I can tell you that John doesn't even read my posts that are that long. So not many people are reading long posts. So just try to, as much as you can, replace your I's with you's and make it short and sweet to the point. You're showcasing yourself, but you're making it about them and about what their problems are. And you have what they need to fix their problems, basically. Next thing I have is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys know I'm always preaching 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It works. In the beginning of my journey, I had people complaining, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I went 2 weeks without doing it and my business flatlined for those 2 weeks. Like I had zero. I went back into doing my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 every day and business started booming again. So when you're doing your reach outs, and I don't do 5 every day, there's days I don't have time to do 5 every day. Like there's days I'm working 12, 13, 14 hours, but I do at least 2 every single day. And it's not reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, thrive this or thrive that. It's reaching out to somebody new and maybe commenting on their stuff or send them a private message. Hey, I saw the picture you posted with your kids today. That's really an awesome picture. Just start building that relationship. After you're doing your reach outs, those people now move to follow-ups. So now your follow-up list is getting bigger. So those are definitely huge. Christina is really, really good with follow-ups. Follow-ups are very important to do every single day. I don't always have a whole lot of time to work this business when I get up in the mornings. I'm up early now. I can't sleep anymore. So I'm working it in the morning before work, breaks or whatever time I have, I'm working this business. So find the nooks and crannies in your day to work this 5-4-3-2-1, because if you work this 5-4-3-2-1 every single day, it will work. You just have to put in the work to do it. I lost my phone here. It signed out. Oh, show people who you are other than Thrive. So I just had this conversation with a promoter. You don't want your Facebook to be 100% Thrive. You want to showcase you, because again, you're branding yourself, and sprinkle Thrive in it. We're all doing these challenge groups, so there's a lot more Thrive than usual, especially on my Facebook. So I try to put it out there. Like yesterday, our challenge was, what's our favorite thing that Thrive has done for us? Well, I'm motivated to be in the gym every day. After being hurt and being in pain and in pain management and all that good stuff, like I didn't have the motivation to go to the gym, and now I want to go every single day. So, but I posted a picture of me in the gym with why what has Thrive done for me? The best thing it's done for me. So you just want to showcase yourself. Again, you're branding yourself. Continue to show you being happy and positive and having fun. And, the extra paycheck from Lavelle allows you to do this and this. That Christina just went on vacation because Lavelle helped her get there and stay a full week. So, and she rocked this business on vacation, by the way. She made triples for her and George. So, it can be done anywhere, literally. Excuse me. Weekly calendars. We do this in our challenge groups, and I don't know how many of you are in the challenge group or still in the challenge group. We set up our calendars every Sunday, and we put 2 names on it every single day for people that we are going to reach out to that week. Now, things happen. You may not be able to reach out to those specific 2 people. You might have reached out to 2 other people. So just change it day by day, but try to set up your calendar for the week on Sundays. You're going to do 2 reach outs a day. So-and-so has a Zoom this day, or you're going to jump on the Tuesday or Thursday corporate call. Corporate has training on Monday. So there's a lot of different options for you to jump on. Definitely want to chime into the team Facebook pages. Team Champions, Team Goal Diggers are main ones. Team Thrive Nation, that's Maria Dillard's page. She's the top earner in the whole company, guys. So like when she goes live or she posts anything in her page, I am on it. I just shared in the group again the link for the PDF file for new promoters. That's where I got that stuff. So a lot of the stuff that I post, I'm just getting it from the team pages. And a lot of us are busy, but I have notifications on for those pages. So if anything happens in any of those groups on Facebook, like I got a notification. I may not get to it right away, but it's there. I can go back to it. So definitely chime into those team pages. The upline leaders are always running promos too that you want to jump in on. Free accounts is another one you want to concentrate on. The goal is to have 100 free accounts, and that is a lot harder said than, a lot harder to do than it is to say. I still don't have 100 free accounts. I'm very, very close. But definitely if you're doing samples, you don't want to give anybody a sample unless they have a free account with you. Trust me, it does not work. I've done it. In the beginning, I gave away 3 months of product and I think I got 1 order off of all that product that I just gave away. Nobody made accounts with me, so you're losing money that way. So make sure, yeah, it's okay to give people samples if you want. It doesn't work very well. If you're charging them for samples and saying something like, I'll give you your money back if you order by the end of your trial. I have done that. That works. But make sure that people are signing up for that free account before you give them that trial, because there are people out there that are going to, 5 different people to get trials, and they're going to keep finding people to give them trials because they don't want to buy it. So definitely that is a huge one, free accounts. But if you concentrate on your free accounts, now you've got people that have looked into it. You've got people that's looked at your website. Use the Thrive 123 website, guys. That is a lot better for new people just getting started or wanting information. Once they're signed up, once they're thriving, once they sign up, they can't go to Thrive 123 anymore. It's automatically going to take them to Lavelle.com. So now they have access to everything else. But the Thrive 123 page is super simple, straightforward, to the point, gives everybody all the information they need to make an informed decision on whether they want to order, what does Thrive do for you, what is in it for you if you promote. So it's all right there. That's a great website. I think that's all I have for dues. Oh, no, it is not. Sorry, guys. My phone keeps shutting off. So, um, Facebook Lives, we are all pretty horrible at that. I know I am. But I will tell you, I went live, I think it was during our first challenge, maybe right before we did our first challenge group, and with my story. And I probably got $1,000 worth of orders in like 2 days off of that one live video. Yes, they're hard to do. Yes, they're nerve wracking. The way I try to do it now is I just go live and like I'm talking to Summer or I'm talking to Christina or I'm talking to Kelsey. Like in my mind, I'm talking to one person face to face, and that's how I do my lives. But lives are huge, especially telling your story. You know, it's a lot more personable when somebody can watch it on a video and see, you know, the expressions on your face or the look in your eyes. They know how it changed your life at that point. So that is really, really huge. If you've done it and it's been a while since you've done it, go back and update your story. And when it comes to your stories, if you do not have your story on the Lavelle fan page, or it is more than 6 months since you've had it on the Lavelle fan page, get your story done. If you need help with it, hit me up. Summer, I'm sure will help. Get your story to mythriveexperience.com or at lavelle.com. I'll put the email in the groups, but get your story done and get it to the fan page, because that is huge to share with people too. You can say, look, my story made it to the fan page. Here you go. You can personally send it. When it comes to fan page stories, guys, part of that 54321 is sharing one story every day. Sorry, guys. Sharing that story every day has been like a huge lifesaver for me personally and a couple other people I know. Yes, you're sharing your story, you're telling your story all the time, but that's all people see and that's all people hear is you telling your story. Once you start sharing like the video interviews that they do on the page or the other stories that people have sent in, now they're seeing a wide variety of stories, because what this story may have worked for this person is not going to work for this person. Like I saw another weight gain story the other day. That's huge too, because there's not a lot of those. There's 4 that I know of. And there are people, oh, I don't need to lose weight. I'm too skinny. I need to gain weight. Well, Thrive is going to do what your body needs to do, whether it's lose, whether it's gain. So every time I see a weight gain story, I am aces. I'm just going to share it. What I try to do is I try to pay attention to what people on my team are sharing or people on my Facebook are sharing, especially if we have a lot of mutual friends, because if we're all sharing the same story, then people are all seeing the same story still. I make sure I read every story every single day. If I see something in that story that just kind of catches my eye, then I'll send it to Messenger to myself. Now I can go on Messenger to myself and I can scroll through the stories and share one from a year ago because I have them all right there ready to go. Once I see the picture, I can kind of remember what it was. If not, I click on it, read it. Oh, okay, that's why I sent that to myself. So I can share it later, and nobody else in my circle of friends on Facebook is sharing that story because it's from like a year ago. I personally have gone all the way back to the beginning of the Lavelle fan page. There are hundreds of thousands of stories on that page. So this is like stuff I do in my spare time. So sharing at least one story a day. Make sure you read them, because you may come across somebody that mentions an issue to you, and you can go back to that fan page because you read that story and send that person that story that relates to them and their situation. So that's always huge, sharing that every day. As far as your story, also going on live, you can make a free account on freeconferencecall.com. I'll also post the link in the group chats. You can go on there and tell your story. I have yet to do it because my story is like 7 minutes long, but you have to keep it like 3 minutes or less. Nobody wants to be on the phone that long. But you can call in just like we call in on the 24-hour recorded phone call. You can make your own. You go on there, you tell your story, 3 minutes or less, you put out your number and access code, and people can call that number and type in your access code, and they can listen to your story. It's from you. It's from a real person. It's not, somebody that was sitting behind a computer screen typing. So the free conference call is awesome. Kelsey did it last challenge group, and hers was amazing. So try to do that. I'm still working on that part. Keep it updated frequently. If you have anything going on, that's also a good place to talk about a promo, make a recording of a promo you're doing, and then you can make a post on Facebook. Hey, I've got this promo going on. Call this number with this code and listen to it. You know, that's going to get people, you can say whatever you want on there, whether you want to touch base on your story, you know, whatever promo you have going on, that's huge. It makes it personable. Somebody took the time to call your number and dial in your access code to hear your promo, they're interested. So that's something definitely to think about also. And that's all I have for the dues. Do you have anything else, Summer?
I'm pretty sure we covered everything. If anybody has any questions for us, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and go ahead and ask.
I'm trying to catch up on messages.
I know. I'm trying to read it.
Yes, Kelsey, we are killing it in the gym. Oh my God, guys. So pictures. And I just want to throw this in there. Like I did my Flex Friday picture last Friday. You know, I try to push everybody on the team to support everybody else. Post your picture on the fan page. That's a chance to win $100 in credits. That's, you know, 2 or 4 more people you can sign up and give credits to depending on how you do it. But I took my picture and I was looking at that picture and I was like, oh my God, there's no way I had that much gains in a week. And sure enough, I went back to my picture from the week before and put them side by side and I was like, holy crap. So yeah, we are killing it in the gym, and Kelsey made our stuff for next week and we're just going to be dead, she said. So I'm excited for that. The video, Christina, that's a good idea. So when you go to Lavelle.com, there is a video on what is Thrive. I've shared this a few times. I think most of us have. Not sure if that video is on Thrive 123 though. I think they just have videos of people talking about what Thrive has done for them. But that video is really good too on what is Thrive. You can pull that video off of YouTube and send it to them in message too.
I think we touched base on.
Anybody have any questions? No, I think I know everybody on here.
I was gonna say if you wanna, her and I are gonna put this in a PDF file. That way we can send it to you guys. That way, like I said, you guys can kind of take this Zoom however you feel like it. We can't make anybody do anything.